I need 6 figures. And when I die, I ain't tryna look up and see no bitch nigga. Only fear God, but why you fear your only bitch? Don't trust no man on these roads, that's why I be.
What's going on, guys? I hope you guys had a beautiful weekend. I got a story to tell. So, alright, Friday, I ran out of time. Like 5 minutes away from the house. I dropped my trailer off where I normally drop it off in a secure parking lot. It was gated, and you gotta get in with a fucking a passcode, or you have to pay to stay the night there. All right. Now, I dropped my wagon off. As soon as I pulled out the parking lot, because I didn't want to pay, to sleep there. Doesn't make sense. So, I unplugged, drove 5 minutes home, because that's how far I live, and called it a night. Now, that being said, get a call today, which is Monday, May 12th, as you can see, from the E-Logs department. And then she texted me because I didn't I didn't answer immediately because I was in the process of getting unloaded. Now, so I called her back and she's trying to figure out, hey, how'd you accumulate 118 miles? Because it doesn't show that it's tracking on your E-Logs. I told her, I unplugged Friday and I went home. I don't live that far away from where I dropped my trailer off at. And also I was taught how to creep. As in, you drive under 5 miles an hour and you don't trigger the E-Logs. I've done it plenty of times, as in I don't intentionally do it. Whenever you're backing up, or pulling forward, or whenever you're trying to save time in traffic because there's a traffic jam, what do you do? I mean, I'm a driver, so I'm just going to go off with driver instincts. You save my time, So, anyways, I got written up today. Chances are, if I do it again, I'll get fired. So, alright, I'm just going, every time that, it's my time to get off the road, as in, if my clock, as soon as it run out, I'm going to do at least 5 to 6 miles an hour into a parking spot. So that way I don't get in trouble for it. So that way, I hope that this video reaches out to anybody that, wants to come to MK, or that's a current driver there, use me as a perfect example of not to creep. Now, I have a video on how I do it because I was getting unloaded and I was just saving time at the receivers. Now, I'm going to combine that with this video here shortly. But anywho, the reason why I went home and unplugged is because I haven't seen my kids in almost 3 damn weeks. I'm a father. Everybody that works a 9 to 5 get to go home and see their kids and see their family. Get a nice home cooked meal, get a shower, have a bed to lay into. Us, we stay out for 2 damn weeks, which doesn't make sense. I mean, it saves the company money on us not idling these trucks while we're at fuel stops. It would be much better if we save money by going home every Friday. Just saying. It's just, I'm not bashing anybody, I'm just using common sense. That's my superpower. So, with that being said, yeah, I got written up. Next time if I creep, I'm getting fired. That's exactly what happened today. And I'm just timing myself. All right, I'm not giving a time limit on when it's going to happen or anything like that. I'm just looking, keeping my options available. Now, I want to come off the road. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of bullshit, of brokers calling me, because this weekend pissed me off. Sunday, which was yesterday, which was like Monday, May 11th. Bro calls me multiple times. I don't know who the fuck it is. I don't answer numbers that are not saved in my phone. You're a fucking weirdo. If you're calling me, I'm not going to answer. If it's an emergency, leave a voicemail, just like I stated in my voicemail. If I don't answer, my voicemail says I'm probably at home kicking it with my kids. And if you feel the need to call me, if it is an emergency, call me twice. All right? Call me multiple times. Don't leave a voicemail. All right? Of course I'm not going to answer. So if you keep blowing me up, I'm going to get annoyed. I'm going to figure out who the fuck it is, and I'm going to cuss you out. Well, unfortunately, I didn't cuss him out. I just said I was very confused because I didn't have a load, and my dispatch manager didn't communicate with me saying that, hey, I have this load already pre-booked for you for Monday. See how simple that was? It could have been that fucking simple. I could have got a text message. I could have got a phone call. No, that wasn't the case. So now you got a pissed off dad, which made an angry ass TikTok video that was yesterday. I don't do business while I'm on home time. I need time to relax. I need time to decompress, to chill, relax, all that, this, that, and the third. All right? So that's exactly what the fuck happened. But I'm going to make an example. I got a video that I'm stitching to this video right now. So stay tuned. So now that you had seen the video of me creeping, that's what I got in trouble for, because she said I accumulated over 118 miles of undocumented time that is supposed to go towards the e-log of me creeping around the receivers, just so that way I won't activate my time. I'm just trying to save time. Like I said, use my superpower, common sense. So this is the end of this video, and that's all I have to say. Bro, I'm not happy. It's okay for mega carriers to tell you to do it, but it's not okay for a mom and pop company for you to do it. I just hope that, people could use this video as a perfect example, or the current drivers that are here can use this video as an example of what not to do. I just know that the fact that if I was ever in a traffic jam, I'm pulling over until traffic, I know it may sound dumb, I know it may sound stupid and petty and dumb on my part, I'm going to pull off on the side of the road, wait for traffic to, clear up, and then I'm just going to go 5 to 6 miles. I'm just going to take off. I'm not going to do this creep. All right? Or if I find a parking spot, I'm doing 5 to 6 miles an hour in reverse, so that way I don't accumulate me creeping, reversing. So that's what we got going on here. Y'all take care, be safe out here. Your boy's tired of this over the road shit. The only time I'm coming back out here, if I have my own truck and all my kids are off in college. That's the only time I'm coming back out here. But I'm doing it on my own dimes. So I got about my youngest one is 2. So I have about 16 years until she graduates high school, when she gets there. Hopefully America doesn't get burnt down to a crisp, and we're all looking at each other stupid, like, oh yeah, remember that time you did this, remember that time you do that, yeah, now it's time to pay up. Not money wise, but you get what I'm saying, right? So yeah, we do tit for tat type shit. That's what I'm talking about. So anyways, y'all take care, be safe out here. I love y'all. Peace.